What's going on, everybody? We back with another episode of Straight Talk with Post Grad Recruit and your host, Jarrell Archer. What's going on, Arch?
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
Not much, man. So you saw the film, man. Go ahead and who we got on tonight?
Hey, so we got Chance on tonight. We got quarterback Chance. Go ahead and introduce yourself. First name, last name, position you play, and where you at school right now.
Chance Juarez, quarterback at Georgia Warhawks.
Got the Georgia Warhawks in the building. Okay. Coach B he sent me your film before the podcast, man. And man, I'm impressed. I saw like almost 6,000 career yards, over like 50 touchdowns. Man, talk to me, man. Like where are you located before? And how is that? How has time in high school been for you?
So I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, and I started out in Kent, and my sophomore year moved over to more in the inner city Seattle at Rainier Beach High School.
Right.
There we were more of a run-heavy team, but I was able to get my passing yards down there with some good receivers and a good old line. And coming over here has been just different. It's very different from over Seattle, very hot and humid, and but it's a great experience. And, these past couple months, I've been having a great time with my teammates, and especially at my sponsor home, and I'm very blessed and thankful.
So where you at, man? What post grad are you at?
The Georgia Warhawks.
Georgia Warhawks. Oh, so you down in Georgia, from Seattle to Georgia.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure you done seen some bugs you haven't seen in Seattle.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man. So what's the main differences? Tell us a little bit about that transition from Seattle. I know you said it's humid. What's some of the main differences traveling from there?
I'd say like you said, the biggest factor, what I said earlier, is the heat. Because Seattle, we play games in the 70s and the low 80s. Over here, it's maybe 90s. Our first game was 115 on the field, so I was like, oof.
Right.
It's
but
I think I'm finally
right.
getting a little bit now. Yeah, I think that's really the main difference, though. If I were to
What made you choose to go to Georgia all the way from Seattle? I mean, there's quite a few post grads, I think, in between. What made you choose to go there?
In Seattle, there's not, and on the West Coast, I mean, closer to where I'm at, there's not very many schools or many options. Like in Seattle, there are only 3 D1, maybe Eastern Washington, Washington State, and University of Washington. And there was other options like or D2s or D3s in Seattle. And so I wanted to come out here to just get more exposure to more colleges, because I read a thing where it said like 80% of like D1s or just colleges in general are on the East Coast.
Got you. So if everybody's wondering, we just Austin. How you pronounce that? Austin, DJ Austin.
Yes, sir.
We got DJ Austin joining us tonight. Another great quarterback that we've seen film on. RJ, you watched Austin's film as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I peeped this film too, man. We got a couple of ballers on here, man. DJ, go ahead and tell everybody your name. What school you at right now, and where you from.
Yeah, so my name DJ Austin. I'm at Palmetto Prep. I'm from Maine.
Maine and Seattle.
Yeah. Two opposite sides.
Okay. All right. So what was your career? You know your career stats from when you was in high school?
I had 1,800 yards. I think I had 18 total touchdowns.
Okay.
And I threw like 6.
Man. So you in Palmetto, that's North Carolina, right? Or South Carolina?
South Carolina.
North Carolina. Right. So how's that transition from Maine to the Carolina?
Boy got heat difference too.
What?
Yeah, very hot. Yeah, it's very hot, but you get used to it eventually for sure.
Right. And so you traveled a little bit. What made you choose to skip some states and go to Palmetto?
So I just looked at their recent history, like on Twitter, like how they were getting people recruited. I talked to the coach personally, Coach Rowe. He was he was really inviting, and I I just ultimately decided to go here.
Right. So, all right. So, Chance and then DJ Chime. How tall are you, Chance?
About 6 foot 6'1".
Okay. What about you, DJ?
I'm 6'5".
6'5". Okay. Okay. 6'1" and 6'5". Both college size quarterbacks. So let's start with you, Chance. I mean, you got a question first, Archer. I'm about to ask him. I'm about to go in on this recruitment stuff.
Do you? Nah, that's where I was going next. Go ahead.
I mean, we got to try to figure out. We got to find out. Like, we want to know, Chance, what happened with your recruitment coming out of high school? I mean, you're a decent sized quarterback. We watched your film. You seem to have a quick release, which is what a lot of coaches I've spoken with on the college level want. So, what's your deal with your recruitment coming out of high school?
So coming out of high school, I had NAIA schools and D3s mostly. I had maybe a couple D1s and a few D2s, and I committed to a South Dakota University, which is an NAIA school in South Dakota, and
Mm,
or Dakota State University, my bad. And a few months after that, my commitment, which was in like December, January, uh, a post grad school reached out to me, not the Georgia Warhawks at first, and they what they were offering was a very good deal, and I felt like a year of not losing any eligibility and just betting on myself that I can do great with my team and get more exposure. I like that idea, and a few months after that, that post grad folded. So it was like July at that point, and that's when Coach Jones and Coach Pollard from the Georgia Warhawks they reached out to me with another opportunity for post grad. And he
right,
invited, and he was a very Coach Jones is a very he's on the head coach, and he'll get after it with you, and I like that about him as a coach. And
right.
he's
Mm.
what he offered me was another great opportunity, and I took it. And, yeah,
Okay. What's your GPA coming out of high school?
388.
388. So you got the size, you got the GPA, you got the arm. All right, we're gonna come back to that. DJ, what's your deal, man? How was your recruitment coming out of high school?
So mine was kind of the same. I had a couple D3s, a couple NAIAs, but I felt like I could have done better, honestly.
Right,
So I bet on myself the same way as him, and I ultimately chose Palmetto Prep. And I knew where I was gonna go. I didn't really have a bunch of opportunities. Like
right,
I just I knew where I was gonna go.
right. So you already knew the path you wanted to take.
Yes, sir.
Got you.
What's your
Got you. So I
GPA?
mean,
What's your
um, did
GPA?
you what'd you say, Arch?
What's your GPA, DJ?
Mine's at 3.7.
Okay.
Let's say,
So
yeah,
I mean, you guys got the GPAs. I mean, you got the height GPA 6'5",
mhm.
6'1". You got the arms, the arm release, the quick release. I mean, so did you guys talk to any schools, other than any IS D3s? Did you guys get any feedback from any coaches on the Division II up levels?
Um, DJ, you can
Any
go first.
Not really.
No. You guys go to any camps? Chance, did you go to any camps or anything like that?
Yeah, I went out to camps and like I talked to some coaches, but like they ghosted me after a while, and it's like what happened? And but yeah, I went to camps, and I mean I think I did good at those. I did good at those camps, but it feels like coaches play, they already know who they want, so they don't really look at the other guy, and that's what it seems like when
I
going
mean,
to camps.
quarterback's a tough. That's a tough position. Coaches do a lot of research and a lot of studying on their quarterbacks, and it goes pretty deep. What year both of you chime in. I guess DJ, you can go first. What year did you start at quarterback in high school?
I only started my senior year.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the puzzle's coming
Yeah,
together.
started-
Now it's coming together. How about you, Chance?
My freshman year.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you up in Seattle. What's the recruitment rate up that way? Do a lot of guys get recruited up there in Seattle?
On Seattle, they want more of DJ size type quarterback, so they want the 6'5", 6'6" type guys over there, and I'm not that. And I mean, the recruitment, I'd say, since they're not a lot of schools, and it doesn't, they're not a lot of schools out there, so it doesn't. Not a lot of guys get that opportunity. Like a lot of the great talents in
Right.
Seattle
One
stay.
of you guys got some roommates in the background. Tell them guys to keep it down. You on the interview.
Yo, chill out. I'm on a podcast. Hello. Yes, close the door too.
So that brings me to the next question. How's this transition to
Huh?
to post grad? Archer, you already know how it is with roommates and
Man. Yeah, but how you? Yeah, Chance. How's like I went from Baltimore up to where DJ is in Massachusetts, but how has y'all transition been from, you several miles away from home, Chance, DJ, you probably like a couple hour, like a few hour drives, but Chance ain't driving home. Ain't no way he driving home. So how's that transition been, just distance wise, and how has that played in your, the mental part of everything?
It's it's a lot at first, like going away from all your friends and your family, and that's just like going to college. So this is, I feel like the way I look at it, it's like it's preparing me for the 4 years that I will be gone, and like I'm just thankful that I have another opportunity to put myself out there, and so
Sure.
I don't really let it get to me. I like to see it in a positive light.
For sure. But you, DJ?
Yeah, I gotta agree. It's 17 hours from Maine, so my
Mhm.
family don't come up to watch the games. It's far,
17
but
hours. I thought it
yeah,
was closer than that, man.
Yeah.
um, yeah, but I see it as like getting ready for college and really pushing myself to be the best athlete I can be for real.
Man, what's up? Well, how
So
many games? Go ahead, Coach.
obviously you guys are far from home. Do you guys care how far you are from home on your next journey, on the next level that you reach?
No, not really. As long as it's a good fit for real.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Like, um, I don't care how far it is as long as I feel like it's a home.
Yep.
So with your preparation, man, how's your preparation from high school to prep school now? You guys play some college programs, so you don't really necessarily have film on them, and then you play other prep programs. Y'all in what week, maybe three, of the season. So how's that preparation been with getting ready for the next game each week?
Just lock in at practice really and on my plays and just rep it. Sometimes go to the field, extra work after practice, stuff like that.
I say the same thing, and it's a little bit difficult, especially these first 3 weeks. We didn't have any film on any of our opponents, so it's really just know your base stuff and perfect that, and then make adjustments on the fly.
And that's what I was about to ask. How is it making those adjustments on the fly? Do you guys make checks? When you're out there, do you have to communicate with the coach? What you're seeing. How has that been? Because now you're pretty much on the field coach because you don't have game film to watch and learn from. So now when you're on the field, and listen to this, coaches, college coaches out there, when you're on the field, now you have to analyze while you're playing the game at the same time and come back and say what you're seeing so y'all can be able to, pick apart. Because especially when you're playing these college programs, because I know DJ, who you guys just play? You guys played it well. Barron College, Barton College,
Brevard College.
Brevard College. Yeah, y'all played their JV, their developmental team. So how's that been? How was that?
It was good. I mean, they weren't the best competition, honestly. So it was kind of a good warm up to like get used to the game. And
Right,
like the checks you're talking about, like we have the opportunity to check to our receivers to like basically any route, like slants, hitches, goes, all that.
Yeah.
right,
I have to agree with that. We work on it in practice and after practice. Those checks and those reading what receiver needs to go where when we need a hot route, and that's up to me to make those decisions. But it's also the receiver can also tell me in game like, yo, look where that DB is at.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You
It's
got
just
something for Arch?
What's the like? I mean, I'm looking at your schedules. How many games y'all played so far, or y'all played any yet?
So we've played two. I think we got seven more.
Okay.
we played 3. We have 6 more.
And how have you guys been in those games? And kind of piggybacking of the last one, what's the difference of the, I know you guys talking about checks, but just like speed of the game, how has that changed and the, level of competition from where you guys played at to where you guys are now? Like, how has it been so far? And, what are y'all seeing that's different that's making y'all better?
It's definitely a lot faster for sure. I'm getting used to it though. Like it's good though. I really like it. It just makes you have to make your reads faster, and because it's a lot harder than high school for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to agree, and I have to I say that I also have to change the way I play a little bit because in high school I was more of a pocket guy, and now everyone's a lot faster, and you have less time, so you have to make sure you got to get out there and make those on the run,
Right.
get some dirty yards. Yeah, but I mean, our first 3 games, they're learning experiences because a lot of guys also came in late, and we're still trying to put the pieces together, coming together as a team, and every week we're getting better, and that's the good thing. We're not getting mad at each other. We're staying one unit.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha,
That's awesome.
gotcha. So is there a DB? Is there a DB you've seen that you like? Okay, he gonna give me some problems, or is there a DB out there that has been pretty competitive that you've gone against, or even that's on your team?
I would say on our team for sure, like scout team DBs. I mean,
Ye-
they might know our plays sometimes, but they give us work sometimes for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I say the same thing on our team, but then our coach he'll scout, he knows who's on the other team, and he'll say, oh, this guy has come from here or here. He played at a D1. He's come down to college. But I like to test them. I like to see if they're really that guy because I like my chances with my receivers, and I trust my receivers a lot. So I like to try to test them out a little bit.
all right. How about coming out of high school? Anybody ever remember out of high school?
Oh, that was a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, who is y'all
DJ
guy y'all
smiled
wanted to
over
get?
there, so he must have had a dog over there.
Yeah, he
he
is
must
right there.
he must have played against a dog.
I wouldn't say there was a really good DB like that. In the
No.
No, not really. I ain't gonna lie.
D Lyman and or somebody.
Definitely some D linemen.
I gotta
Um,
I
his
gotta.
his name
Oh, my bad. My bad.
his name's Zach Lovett. He from Oxford Hills. He was a problem.
Yeah. Zach, love it. That's all familiar. What you about to say, Chance?
I gotta shout out my guy Josh Connerly Jr. He was on my team when I was a junior. He committed to Oregon. He was the best
Yeah.
left tackle position. He was a problem. And also Scott Humphrey, and he was a running back. He was my running back. But there was also I don't know if you guys know Eastside Catholic, but their entire defense is just a bunch of dogs. They're all that was
Yeah.
his team. They were a bunch of dogs.
Yeah, well, we experienced a team from Colorado, and they were some dogs.
Right.
So I mean, so no DB. So how about receivers? Y'all got some receivers that hey, he that guy. Like I gotta throw it. I want to throw it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
I feel like
receiver. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, thank you. We have. I feel like all our receivers have that capability.
Yep.
They all are good in a way, and if you learn how to target them in the way that they're good at and get them the ball where they're good at getting the ball, then that's when you
Right.
become a. But
But I know you got. I know. Come on, Chad. Don't give me the political answer. I know it got to be somebody that you like. If you want that first down, I'm gonna throw it to him.
Right.
I get you. I get you, though. but
man,
but it got to
I
be
just
somebody
think
that if I want this first down right now, he gonna be open.
I if I'm being completely honest, there is not a one single guy. I get to anyone, and they all fight for that first down, and so I
Okay.
think trust them all. Yeah, yeah,
What about you, DJ? Give it to me straight.
Yeah,
Be
I gotta
straight.
agree.
This straight talk with post grad recruits. Give
Right.
it to me
Straight
straight.
talk.
I gotta agree with them. Honestly, as long it depends on the concept. I gotta agree with them. Anybody, if they get open, they get open.
Okay. Okay. Will you believe Marshall? You believe these political answers they're giving
Man, I don't want to hear none of that.
us?
I want to know who the dogs is, man. But I respect it. I respect it. I respect the answers, man. I respect it.
So
Y'all keep going.
have you guys seen something in your recruitment lately? Do you see your recruitment getting better right now, or what's the deal with that situation right now?
I think it's a little too early to tell. I haven't gotten much yet, honestly.
Okay.
I got a couple of game day visits, but nothing big for sure.
Right.
yeah. I
What
gotta
about you,
agree.
T? Yeah.
It's the same. Couple game day visits, a couple follows, but way too early to tell right now. We're not even
I
in
mean,
game
that's
weeks.
definitely true. I'm glad you guys said that too, because I mean
Right.
that shows some maturity on y'all's part because it's definitely early. Week 3, especially you, DJ. You ain't starting to your senior year of high school. So now coaches really have to evaluate your game down to the T. So it's gonna take a few more games, to see your consistency and how you
Right.
play. And chance, now you playing down in the South, so it's a different coaches are looking at you and evaluate you now than before. So definitely for the both of you, the evaluation process is going to be a little bit more tedious. The quarterback position is a difficult position to recruit, man. It
Right.
just is because you gotta that's the person that you expecting to win games for you. you
Yeah,
you agree, Archer?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, coach, like it's hard to just it's not like, you know, receivers or DBs where you can have an abundance and kind of try them out here and there. But QB, it's like I don't got time to try out no QB. I need my guy
Right,
right here, right now. So I mean,
right,
just like you said, you guys are still y'all still learning to be honest. I mean, Chance, your freshman year, I mean, kids been playing quarterback their entire lives. And you're still learning bits and pieces. You're learning more and more. DJ, I mean, you got the size, man, of a prototypical, that guy quarterback, but you're still learning as well. And, I feel like the sky's the limit for both of you. I mean, I've seen both your films. I think there's some things that y'all both excel in, and some things y'all both can work on. But like y'all said, it's definitely earlier to tell. And I'm just glad y'all took that next step, that bet on yourself step to go out there and do it. I mean, we got some guys on here now, like we have some every week, just listen to guys like you in your process. If you could tell, any athlete that was in your shoes 1 year ago, what would you tell them? What's some advice you would give to the guys that were in your that you were in their shoes about a year ago?
I like that one.
What's some advice you would tell them?
um, I would tell them to enjoy high school. Enjoy your last year of high school. 'Cause you can't get that back. And
Me and Coach was just talking about this. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
and
yeah,
not
keep
just
going.
you'll miss high school. You'll miss it if you go to the right school. I don't know. Well, I miss my friends. I miss high school. I miss going to school. I miss seeing everybody. But like I just say, take advantage of the time you got because you don't know where you'll be. You don't know who will look at you. You don't know anything. The only one that knows anything is the man upstairs, and you just gotta take advantage of everything.
That's good. I appreciate that. What about you, DJ?
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, can't take anything for granted. Like, you never know where your next steps are gonna be, and just embrace it. Embrace everything. Embrace like the workouts. Embrace the people around you. Embrace high school. Cause yeah, sometimes I miss it. It was fun for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's a constant grind now, right? Like
Yes.
that pressure, that monkey, you feel that pressure on your back, and now it's like, all right, now I got to step it up. I got to do this. I got to do this. I mean, you got to be way more disciplined and focused on your game now.
Right.
Especially in your position you guys are in, trying to showcase your talent and show that you're worthy as a quarterback to play on the next level. And I believe you are. It's just situations. Football is just a situation thing. DJ, what did you do? Were you playing quarterback before your senior year, or were you playing football at all? Like what?
I was
Why?
playing. I honestly wasn't athletically gifted to probably
Okay.
yet, and then I got athletically gifted, started learning it well enough, and then I eventually started.
You don't hear that too much.
Right. So your first year of quarterback was senior year, but before then you didn't play any football?
No, I did. I did play. I played football my whole life.
Okay.
So what position were you playing? Were you
What
playing
position?
quarterback?
Yeah, I just was a backup.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So you can't tell that at this point. That's the thing about post grad, man. That extra year can give
Yeah,
you
you
that.
just
Especially you got already have the grades. So junior college, they already have the grades.
right.
So they just need another extra year, a couple of months to develop some more.
Exactly.
I
That's it.
mean, yeah. I mean, your film DJ, especially. I mean, I wouldn't have known that you've only played for a year. A senior year. I mean, you got a strong arm. You probably could tell more watching a full game, just by decision making and stuff. But as far as your arm goes, and getting out the pocket and your release is pretty good.
Mhm.
Um, so and Chance, you've been playing quarterback all your life too, right?
Uh, it was like fourth grade. I was a running back DN. I played everything else but quarterback.
Oh, running back then. Okay.
Wide receiver too.
Okay. So do you run the ball? Do you pull the ball and run now?
I was more of a fullback, so I'm not shifty. I'll go down.
Hey, Tebow wasn't shifty, but he pulled the ball and
At
ran.
all.
Hey, you gotta use that. Hey, you gotta use that. You gotta use that background that you got. Hey, because I'm gonna tell you right now, coach is definitely like a quarterback who can pull it and run. That,
Yes.
that definitely adds another dynamic to your game, and to the offensive scheme if you can pull it and run. So that's definitely something that if you got that in your background, you might want to pull that down and use that shoulder a little bit
Yes, sir.
so you know how to do it.
This last year it helped because I did track last year. I didn't do track
Okay.
any of my years, so I got a little bit faster. So I've been trusting my legs a little bit more.
All right. DJ, did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Okay,
That's
6'5", I
yeah,
can
six
imagine. So
five.
why did you stick with basketball? Why you choose basketball over football?
I like football more. I ain't gonna lie. I was pretty good in basketball though, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we talked to some receivers last week, and they said the same thing. They said
Yes.
they both of them was 6'5", 6'6", and so they just fell in love with the game, from playing basketball. One of them said he just wasn't tall enough playing center. He said 6'5" ain't gonna get
5 center.
Yeah, for real.
it.
Exactly.
So you starting to see that's good though that you guys play other sports, and you starting to see a lot of that happen. And I mean, there's been a lot of success stories with guys coming from another sport and
Right.
deciding to play. So I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what you guys do. Both guys were invited to the game, Archie. the PGR Bowl. Some good things have happened from this game.
Okay.
If they decide to commit to it later on in the season, it's still early. But some good things have happened. A lot of coaches come through, so excited to see what happens the rest of the guys' season and what
That's
else
awesome.
you do. So during this process, the last thing, what have you guys learned during this process? Transitioning from high school to post grad, the having to learn how to break down the game during the game. What have you guys learned from this process?
That you got to break down the game way faster than you could in high school. You don't got 4 or 5 seconds in a pie. You got 2 to 3, and you just got to be precise and don't dwell on your mistakes. Have good character on and off the field for sure, and that's about it, really.
I gotta agree. The same thing. Took the words right out of my mouth. Like you just gotta be able to flush your mistakes. You can't because then those games, even if it's 15 minutes, it goes by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're playing a team, they like to run the clock. You just can't. When you make a mistake, you can't get it in your head, or else it'll just destroy you for the rest of the game.
Right. So I mean, listening to both of y'all talk, contrary to popular belief, it is some dudes in post grad. There's some guys that
What?
can play in post grad because from listening to y'all, it's still faster than high school, and it still feel like you're on another level. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You got anything for him, Archie, before we get up out of here?
No, I appreciate y'all boys for coming on, man. I mean, y'all understand like we do this, just to give you guys the floor to kind of share your point of view on things. A lot of people don't understand what y'all go through during post grad, and it's really a blessing in disguise because y'all betting on yourselves. You got another year, no eligibility being wasted, and you got guys like I said that used to be in their shoes, listening to y'all for some advice and trying to see what they can do better and what they could do, who they could learn it from to get ready for that next level. So now I appreciate y'all both boys for coming on here, and I wish y'all nothing but a safe and successful season. For the rest of the games y'all got.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Man, of course. But go ahead, y'all, Chance and DJ, go ahead and tell everybody, your Instagram or Twitter handle so people can follow you from here.
My Twitter's at DJ Alston9. Instagram DJ24_TGK.
My Twitter is at Chance.Guadez or Chance Guadez. You'll see it. Chance_Guadez, and then my Instagram is at C_or
So, Chance, are you Samoan?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino? Okay. I thought one of those up in Seattle, that area is Samoan or Filipino. Got you. I got you. Well, yeah, man. Appreciate you guys for being on, man. We're gonna keep watching you, keep promoting you, and we excited to see what else you guys do. There's been a lot of guys, post grad that PGR has spoken with and have came through and played the game. Now on the Division 1, and some of the guys Power 5 and doing their thing. Hopefully to see them in the NFL soon. So, hey, keep grinding, man. It's a process for sure, but you'll get there. You'll get there for sure. Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, y'all
No
boys.
problem.